Hi, I'm Bowditch. I'm an author and a therapist, and we're talking about fear of judgment today, which links in very often with confidence, because very often the confidence side of it relates to events that have happened in your life. So it might be, for instance, a parent who is quite critical of you, even just little tiny comments. It might be that you've been comparing yourself to other people for a lot of your life, feeling you're not as good as them. It could be events that happened in your school, either being bullied or one or more teachers being quite negative towards you. It could be events that have happened which haven't gone as well as you'd have liked them to, and you just fear some sort of criticism. And it is important to understand that to a degree we all judge in life, we all have opinions. Some people aren't too good at keeping certain opinions to themselves when it probably would be better if they did. And you might have experienced that, and that could link to your fear of judgment. So it is important that you don't let that fear of judgment get in your way of success, because you're so capable of success, and it just requires you to move beyond that fear of judgment, to recognise that people will have opinions. And also, if people are negative to you and they come up to you and they say, oh, I didn't like that, or that wasn't very good, just know in yourself that that's not really a true reflection necessarily of what you did. It's just their opinion. And in fact, even if it is their opinion, that could be based on many things. They, for instance, could be jealous of you. So they may wish they had the courage to do what you've just done. So there can be lots and different reasons why somebody might be critical to you, and it may not be anything to do with your performance. Your performance may have been fantastic, but because they're in a bad way, they are critical to you. And just with regards to things like fear of judgment, be very aware that if you're using social media as a gauge, then social media is probably one of the worst places, because it's full of judgment, it's full of people who know better, it's full of people who like to be critical. So just be aware that with regards to that judgment, to be very, very careful in terms of what you allow in, because social media is an absolute platform for trying to make people feel bad. There are lots of great things about social media, but there are also lots of negatives as well, so you need to keep all of that in balance. So don't ever let judgment get in your way. If you want to know more, have a look in my book, The Power of Confidence, and I talk more about judgment in that.